Shalom lachem. Hi everybody. I'm waiting 20 seconds that Yam will do all the sharing and bearing and caring and daring to all the Israelis. Okay. אוקיי, אני מתחיל. I have to begin.
אני לא יכולה לשתף את זה רגע, בעמוד שלך.
1 second.
אני לא שיתפתי את זה עדיין בעמוד שלך, חכה. תגיד כמה מילים בינתיים.
Soon all the knowledge will explode for me. Boom!
רגע. You can meanwhile share also. Let me just see.
לא משנה, אני מתחיל, יאללה.
רגע, אני אתן בקבוצה לפחות.
ים,
טוב,
תתחילי לשים את עצמך בסדר עדיפות ראשון, ומי שמאחר זה עניין שלו. טוב, אוקיי, good. Today, the knowledge and the tikkun and the fixing, it's very, very powerful. This is why I want you to hear carefully, and I will try to create with you some tuning that will allow in all the biggest revolution ever that we pass. It's already 8 months that I'm lecturing and talking about that we're changing our contract with the concept money. Every person, every family, every organization, every company, every government, changing, not will change like in the future, already changed 1 month ago, the contract with themselves and just with yourself, as a person, as a company, as a group, with the concept money. Money is the last name of all the material. And because we changed this contract, everything changed. Because the money is the spiritual concept, that it's the most important spiritual concept that we need to vibrate and understand, because we have to fix with the concept money every second, near every person, near every company, near every organization with ourselves, near every family person. So this is why it's a very, very, very important concept. And I'm going to explain and bring slowly the knowledge. I'm very excited to do it in English now. That's what I did the last month in Hebrew. I did a lot of big gathering and conference about money and an ability to build, to change from a circle of a blessing to a spiral of a blessing. First reason why people create that their spirit want to live and the body create cancer and crystallization and sicknesses, the one main reason is the concept money. Because Everything, it's a question about drawers and priority. The first reason is here, purpose, spirit, and everything is spirit, and everything I create for the fixing the spirit, and that's the most important thing. That's the first drawer. Second drawer, it's not love, it's not sharing, it's not health, it's money. And money is the base of all the half shape of an egg. The upper part, it's the base, it's the foundation of the spirit. Why is the foundation? Because money comes to keep you in your purpose. That I will not build a chair and do the sofa and build a house and grow my cucumber and sewing my clothes and fixing my car. I cannot do it. Each one, the energy that passed through him, create something that translate the concept that he's ambassador of. So each one has a vitrage, has something to be ambassador of, a concept to be ambassador of. One thing that is a simple and unique in the same time. So to stay in my purpose, I have to have money here that I can exchange metabolism. And metabolism is the only source of energy that creates in this world. Sex is metabolism, food is metabolism, the picture that we create is metabolism. Everything in the physical, spiritual body is the metabolism, in the night is metabolism. Metabolism, it's material that change to material, and the spirit extract light and send this light. It's the only way, send this light to different organs. It's the only way to create energy. There is no outside forces. We're not affected by outside. There is no outside reality. There is no outside God that sends us energy. There is no outside at all. Everything begins in us and supposed to end in us. And the Spirit knows one thing that we're going to learn today. Something very powerful that changed this month. How to extract light in a double energy and to create more light passing through me. That's amazing. So the second priority, it's money. To keep me in my purpose. That I can stay in my line and get the cucumber, buy the sofa, enjoy my house, enjoy my clothing, to be the best in my purpose. Until now, a lot of people change the priorities. They put money here. They want to make money. If you want to make money, go work in the places in the government when they print money. We don't want to make money. We want that the money will be exact, balance between the in and out, between what we want and what we allowing, and between how to serve us in our spirit. And we don't have that first rule you need to remember today. We don't have money of our own. We don't have our own kids. We don't have even our own energy. We don't have our own house. Because things that you own stop to serve you. Everything now we need to learn, especially after today, that it's passing through us, keep us in our middle line, keep us in our purpose in the best way. Things that passing through you double itself, double itself, double itself. And because the light, the speed of the light in the spirit came to the speed of the light in the material, so in one day we can double the energy that passing through us, the lightness, the joy, the fountain of youth. And I'm talking about, later I will explain it. And to allowing the spirit to extract double light in feedback from each material. That's amazing. But for this we need to learn to trust the spirit and to learn how to plane the frame and not the freedom, and I will explain that. So 1 month ago, exactly 1 month, yeah, until 1 month ago, we had for 26,000 years, I called it a circle of a blessing that used to go in from the third eye, through inside the body, come out between the knees, make a circle and go back. Means balance between the in and the out. But 1 month ago, instead the circle of the blessing, it got changed to the spiral of the blessing, to 2 spiral that goes from the knees out, come back here, so the third eye goes in. That changed everything. For me as a healer that heal a few hundred people a day, it changed the cancer cell, it changed our contact with the concept time, it changed our cells, it changed our concept with the ability to enjoy the material, because there is no outside reality. And we're not affected at all by nothing outside. So why we create different material outside? Because we want to flow near this material to fix some material inside of us. This is the formula why we connect this energy that I'm talking about today to Fountain of Youth and to build a new body, a new system. So it's a very, very powerful, this revolution. It's not revolution, it's re, vu, le, shen. It's unbelievable what we create now in this last month. It means, because money is the last name of all the material, every person, every company, every group, every family, every government will change their contract with the concept money and the physical, like with the house that they live, with the clothes that they wear, with the food that they eat, with the car that they use, with the bills that they use, everything. So, and what makes it more stronger, and this is why I lecture today, from 2 weeks ago, we begin a process of 2 months of 3 eclipses. And you know I lecture always about the eclipse, that this is all the story of the Bible, this is all the history, this is the male and the female energy that exists. And in eclipse, if you come from out, you make your problem for good. You stuck another nail in your problem. And if you come from in, you're allowing something that never before. But usually we create 1 eclipse, 2 eclipses together. This time we create 3 eclipses. So since 2 weeks ago, we're going for 2 months to the biggest process to change all this energy, all this concept, all this contract, all this agree to be in this world, all this agreement to enjoy the time and to enjoy life and to allowing Fountain of Youth, to allowing and to trust our spirit, to enjoy what I create. That's very, very powerful. So today it's the first eclipse, but don't deal with outside. We're not affected by the planet. The planet is just the symbols, the letters that show us what's happening inside. Today we can fix the nefesh, the blood, the mental, the film, the real film, the real our blood, to edit in our blood. What's the best word for nefesh in Hebrew? in English. I don't know if there is a in English, but it's our blood. It's the picture that we need to fix. So today we can fix all our disappointed, to edit it our blood, all our disappointed of that we had in money, in physical body, in feeling big spirit but survive in life, all our disappointed in not feeling worth it enough, that we feel that we need to sell ourselves or what passing through us in cheap way, that we didn't feel value. So this is today. So it's a biggie. This is after this lecture, I'm going to the Central Park to do this tuning from far, to editing the blood for the first time from inside, by accepting the past and editing our blood, to allowing my higher self sit in my body and learn how to extract and to enjoy what I create. For this, we need to know that nothing we own. You have to repeat it 1,000,000 times. That when you pay, you don't lose, and I'm going to think about it. You just make double and double and double and double. And when you own, it's not going to be yours. It's just passing through you. And don't plan the freedom. Plan the frame. When the spirit sits in the physical body, in the liver, in the night, and she's editing your reality tomorrow by passing the blood in the liver. This is why today we're going the biggest editing, the Spielberg editing for all the lifetimes. When she sits there, she doesn't plan the freedom. She planned the frame. She said, plan tomorrow to go to work, plan tomorrow to eat, plan tomorrow to meet this person, plan tomorrow to go to that country, plan tomorrow to schedule a time with this person, schedule a time with this meeting. Yeah, that's the frame. But don't plan the freedom. Don't plan what you will say, how you will act, what you will feel. And that's very, very powerful moment now, to allowing double feedback from the material, from the frame, and to fix the old and to allowing the new. So we need to come to the frame, to come to the meeting. Don't take the tendency to know what you will say and how you will act and whatever. And breathe in and trust your spirit, and allowing a new freedom and new angles in that frame. That will give you now double ability for your spirit to extract. The soul know one thing, to extract light for metabolism. It's the only way she knows how to add more light. That's the only way to purify, that's the only way to fix, that's the only it's the only purpose of the soul, to extract light. This way in Hebrew, to extract comes from the word Aquarius. So, to extract light. So, come to the meeting, come to the frame, to the old frame, because there is no new realities, there is no new people, there is no newborn, there is nothing new. In Hebrew, to repeat and to change is one word. When you have a chance to change, you're repeating. There is no new people. That's amazing to understand. There is no even new babies. Nothing is new. So come to the frame and trust your spirit, and allowing your spirit, without you disturbing, to extract light from the old frame. And then you will feel double light, double joy, double youth, double satisfaction, double spirit, double trust of the spirit, and finally you will enjoy the daytime and what you create. And if it passes through you, you allow in your spirit, it gets double and double, double and double. So we don't have choice, because I'm not talking about the future. People that will change their attitude, their way of thinking. In Hebrew, to think and the important come from the one world. They will be in the safe side of their enjoy the material and allowing the revolution in their body and allowing the circle of the spiral of the blessing, blessing, double time, double energy, double abundance, you say?
Abundance and Shifa.
Double abundance without anyone gave them. That they stop to be nice, that they stop to want to guarantee the future, that they stop to need other people to their confidence. So that's amazing. So people that will do it now, especially if they use the 3 eclipse, because in eclipse either you stuck more with your old problem or you're allowing the new that you never before. And we have 3 eclipse today, one, the next 2 weeks, in the highest day of the year, in the day that your soul sits in your chair, the way you choose everything, and the highest secret that you exchange the engine of the soul, the spark with your soulmate. And it's the highest day of the year. It's another eclipse, can you imagine? And 2 weeks later, another eclipse. So we create that to try, in Hebrew, to try come from the word miracle. We create that to try to allowing this big revolution, and I'm talking about big revolution, because we are a spirit entity, but our fixing, our bank of the spirit, it's in the material world. We need to extract light from the sandwich, from the bill, from the sex, from the food, from what we create, because there is no outside reality. We choose what to see in the outside reality to meet ourselves in a spirit way. So it's a very, very powerful revolution, and I will try to guide you through this important time. That's what I do with all these hundreds and hundreds of people in Israel. Even me, I totally changed in the last month. I even changed the name of my center. I changed all the kind of the lectures, the workshops, the energy, the concept, because we're going to learn through this process also to value ourself, to put it in a price, what's passing through us. That it will. And it's not connected to others. It's not connected to others at all. It's connected to you fixing your guilt and anger about the past and be able to forgive yourself of all the time that you couldn't forgive yourself. And now with all this energy, to trust your spirit and to allow in the new. And to allow in double. And to feel that you're blessed because you allow in double all the time. And one of the highest secret in the world and the highest wondering, how now I've been a vessel of 2 and I released 2, okay, I put awareness, I released 2 and I received 4 and my vessel is ready for 4. He just was now 1 minute ago ready for 2 and now he's ready for 4, and because now everything is speed of light, the 4 is coming out and I'm ready for 8. That's amazing. But the spirit, this is her natural soul of growing. 2, 4, 8, double. But I need to learn for the first time in the history of human being, not to disturb my spirit. So not to disturb my spirit, it's to know first that I don't have money of my own. No one has. I cannot buy lightness. I need to create lightness. I need to create balance. There is no jumping in the money of the spiral of the blessing. There is 2 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 16, and like that. Because most of the people has hardly they allowing 2 and they want million. There is no jumping, because if you create jumping, you will lose everything, and you will be like a rich person that has a lot of out, but nothing inside, so he need to spend all his energy out to hold. This is why they control and dominate, and this is why even they allowing more, they need to create more power to hold. And because we are now in a bigger evolution of the concept money and all the material, each person will feel the revolution. So a lot of people will feel in this end of these 2 months, end of these 3 eclipses, either losing a lot, not enjoy their material, their food, their house, because her spirit will not extract light, the bills, the car, their time. Because money, it's one of the concepts that lead us to change all the energy about the concept time. And we have 28 concepts of time during the day. So either in this end of 2 months, people will feel themselves losing a lot, losing the power, losing to create power, losing to create lightness, losing to create joy, losing the ability to create, and losing and more fear to lose money. Instead, make it double and double and double. And we feel a lot of people that finally it will be equal between their big spirit in the material world. Because the first material is the physical body. And because the higher self now sits potentially more, like almost 80% in our body, physical body, so everything is different. Everything. So it will be in the economy world, in the economy private, in the subconscious collective, in the private subconscious, it will be different. Because this eclipse is going to shake everything. Even I said in Israel that this eclipse will bring a lot of earthquake, and we just passed in Israel 35 earthquake in few days. Because it's like we created to shake our old awareness and to try to wake up. But each company, each group in the subconscious collective will create different kind of earthquake. But each person will feel very, very, very different about his physical body, about his physical house, his physical food, his physical bills, his physical car, his physical time. Did you mind? So today we will try to build this potentially to help you. You can also come physically to a session, but to help you to build, to help, to allowing the new spiral of the blessing. That you will just learn to think and not to disturb your spirit, and you will feel from your own side that, wow, enough of the struggle, of the running after things, running after money, running after to get things. Wow, wow, wow. That's the best magic feeling that we have in this world, to trust our spirit and to let her to extract double feedback light. That's the revolution in the last 2 weeks. She can allow in extract double feedback from the same sandwich, same house, same sofa, same clothing, same bill, double light. That's biggie. Because double, and if I don't feel it's I own it, it become now 4 times. Okay, let's see if there is some questions. No questions?
So you said that the spiral, changed from
The
one.
circle of the blessing changed to spiral.
Can you just say more about
Yeah,
how that exactly?
I said the spiral of the blessing was in the middle line inside our body.
When you say that, do you mean that it starts here?
It's a circle, so it starts
see.
whatever. It's
Okay.
inside, think that, inside in the middle line, goes from your foundation to between the knees. That was the circle for 26,000 years. And go and make half of a circle to come back here.
And this is what our intention creates.
That's
basically?
everything. Yeah.
Okay, but now,
Now it's the same place come in, but here it's split to 2 spiral inside the body, goes out from the knees. This way in Hebrew,
blessing.
knees and blessing, it's one word. Goes out, spiral, come here. Split to 2.
Oh, so we have
It
2.
changed. We have 2,
Yeah.
and actually that's explain
The doubleness?
the doubleness,
You've
the
been saying-
ability of to extract light,
Triple double.
spiral. It's explained the middle line of the higher self, and that you create angels are angels, and it's everything.
So we still have the middle line. No middle line.
If you have a middle line, you're about to lose
Wow.
everything, to lose yourself. I'm not talking about changing the contract with money. I'm talking about to agree to be here. Because money, it's the concept that even when you sleep, you pay to Edison, you pay rent, you pay this, near every family. This way in every family, when there is a big spiral, death, there is fight about money, there is, it's everything. It's with yourself near everything, near every even sense of time.
So what's the relationship between these 2 spirals? Are they?
There is no relationship between
Nothing.
anything to anything in this
Right.
world. You don't have relationship with others,
Well, why would some energy go to the left and some to the right? Or
because that's what you create here, what you need to extract from here and here, because you come to the frame that you choose, and you need to be the center of
so you become the middle line. In a
you
way.
become the middle line, and you become the middle of the center. And to use in Hebrew, the word use comes from the word sun, the sun. You have to use what you
I
create.
understand.
So you need to
So we're a lot more present and a lot more grounded. We're right in the
more
middle.
than that. Listen, the cancer cell change as a person that heals few hundred people a day. The relationship with every density change, because You can extract, if you allow in the spirit, you can extract double light from the biggest density in the world.
Alright.
And why you create this kind of realities, this kind of density, this kind of material? To fix in you. So then you will feel that you are your own world. Because there is no outside reality. You're not affected by others even 1%. You're not affect others. We don't love others. We don't hate others. We not suffer because others. But it will be more clear. But we have to fix now with the concept money. Because we fix the spirit, now she's 80% more than inside of us. Until a few years ago when the higher self was above, this is why we create kind of like the idea of the concept God. But this is bankrupt. So the higher self is landing down now. So this is something very powerful. So we fix the spirit, now we're fixing the money. Next 2 weeks in the highest day of the year, in another eclipse of the highest day of the year, going to fix to the love. That we don't love others, right. To fix all the library of the disappointed of love. This is why I'm saying something in the end of this month. It's not just, okay, you choose life. You will allow in your soulmates to be ready to meet yourself near soulmates. Something very, very powerful. Because when you allow him to meet yourself near soulmates, it's the highest energy fields that create everything. And I'm not talking about the future. I'm talking about 1 month ago that it began. It began 8 months ago, but 1 month ago had the stamp of the revolution inside the physical, energetically, spiritually, mentally, everything in our system. It already happened. We're already there. So we need now just to, like I said, plan the frame, trust your spirit, don't feel that you own something. Everything's supposed to come through you and keep you in your middle line, keep you in your purpose and in your mission. And when the priority fixed, the drawer fixed, you don't need sickness to wake up. That's the highest way to choose to be here. And wow. I'm talking about being here finally. I'm talking about enjoy the frame. Enjoy what your spirit scheduled for you. Enjoy the reality, what the spirit planned for you. Wow. That's actually the last Mohican of the process to agree to be here. So this is why today it's a very powerful day. Today we clean the nefesh, we clean the blood, we clean all the disappointed of being low, of being midget, of being not worth, of all the disappointed that we didn't like our physical body. We felt potentially big spirit, but we had to suffer and survive and hungry and poor and whatever. And not feeling our purpose, and not feeling ambassador of who we are. So this is staying in our blood, and today we have a chance to allow it with this eclipse. Wow! Big Spielberg editing our blood. I will call it today is the liver, because today we have a chance to edit our reality in such a new way. And next 2 weeks, and next month, will be of course the continue. Questions?
It seems like there's a lot of material in the world.
There is no material.
Okay. But there's
There's
a lot of stuff.
Every material, it's a different density of energy, of spirit.
And how
There is
about
no really material.
How about all the garbage and
What?
There's just a lot of stuff. There's a lot of physical presence, a lot
There is
more.
a lot of people too.
And a lot of people,
A
right?
lot of people that not main soul and need to be less. So what?
No, I'm just asking.
About what? I didn't
I'm
understand the question.
I'm asking how it is that the material keeps multiplying, but it's like spirit.
You will merge to your spirit. You will merge to your schedule of the spirit. You will merge to your old frame. And in Hebrew, to repeat and to change is one word.
Yeah.
It means your spirit never bring the bathing suit just when she sees the ocean. So you deal with your own reality.
And that's not think about everything else. I got it.
Of course. Think about. You think there is a soul that care about other soul, or care about taking forward other soul, or care about carry or whatever other soul? No way.
No, I don't think that.
No, but so there is no outside reality. There is no other else. You will try to do the best for you by allowing your spirit to extract from your own frame and whatever. Don't worry about garbage and I don't know what you're worried about, and I don't know what's garbage, but because even today from garbage they make paper, they make bottles, so I don't know what's garbage, but again, don't want to save the world. People, and that I'll have a lot of examples, amazing examples. People that care about others, care about how people behave to other people, cares about, want to save others, will drown more than the people that was drowning. Yeah. So you will be vegan from other reason, not to save the animals.
There is a question. It's from Talia Arad. I can't see then. Some of it is I can't see it all, but I'm gonna try to write whatever, to say whatever is written. She says, "Hi, Michael and Yam." She wrote also in Hebrew, so I'll use that as well. I understand from you now that people will either be more afraid of losing things and will be attached to the material, or they will be more synchronized between spirit and material. And now she's asking, and this is like this I can't see, and I'll try to remember. She's asking, but you said that when fear comes, it means that this is the opportunity to fix. So this is her question, that you're talking about people being afraid of losing. So it means that they have the opportunity to fix.
Everything in this world, like I said, the spirit brings the chance to fix when there is an opportunity to it, when there is a chance to it. And now, this is why there is no future. There is no future. Depends what we will aware, what we will think. If we let the tendency to want other people would think about us, even there is no such a thing, or to people love us, or whatever, or to hold, then you drown with the tendency, you block yourself. If you take the tendency from the balcony and you bring it to the living room, and you breathe in, then you use the fear. This is why in Hebrew, fear and impulse forward is the same word, pachad and dachaf. So you use the fear. So yes, we will feel a lot of people holding in their opinion, in their stuff, because they will start to lose, so they will afraid to lose more. So they hold more. But then they will lose themselves because they're not allowing double. They will less and less instead double and double. Everything in this universe is either black hole or white spiral. When I said 2 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 16, I don't know why I'm shouting. Let's whisper. טליה. זה משהו חכם, that's something very wise. I said before 2 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 16, that's the white spiral. But the same can be 2 to -2 to -4 to -8 to -16 to -32. The same speed.
Wow.
The same speed. This is why the biggest junction we will feel either a lot of people losing a lot, losing their body, losing their ability to go forward, losing their ability to enjoy material. So if they don't enjoy material, from where to extract power? No power, no gasoline. No gasoline for the soul. So the soul will live. So either, that's a very wise to understand that. So either white spiral or black hole, but for, like I'm saying all the time, when you have a chance or potentially to have more youth, the fear of the getting old will come. And then if you breathe in and don't want to get rid of your things, because to want to get rid of your things, it's the worst. Actually, you want to get rid of the ability to grow when you want to get rid of things that you create. And we create everything. So that's very, very important to understand.
Ganit Carmeli is asking, how is the concept of money connected to the agreement of being a leading soul?
Leading soul?
A main soul, נשמה ראשית, נשמה מובילה.
Because if you don't understand the concept of money, you cannot be a leader soul. You're still a victim, you're still survivor, you're not allowing your potential, you're not flowing your suffering, you're not leading without carry. To be a leader soul, you have to lead without to carry. And for this, you need to learn how to separate yourself. When you pay, you're not paying to the other. You're just paying to your dimension, to your metabolism. This is why in Hebrew to pay, it's to be whole. It's not to be half. It's not to be a quarter. It's to be whole. לשלם, להיות שלם. And when you receive, it's not just money, it's everything. When you receive, don't feel that you own it, that it's yours, and you want to hold it. No, feel that it passed through you. That's the 2 flat tires for making the spiral of the blessing work. And also, it will give you, finally, why in Hebrew to think and important come from the same word, to price and value what passing through you. This is why in the last month I changed to energy. All the prices, to all the workshop, the treatments from far, physical, everything in my center. I felt what's energetically and right for me, and I changed it. And I want to say something smart about it. Someone asked me, Michael, I give massages. What shall I charge? What's right for me? So I check, and she said, 250 or 300? I said, 250. Wow, 250, it seems that she's losing every time. But 250, it's what she can allow in and what she can, איך אומרים לפנות?
Process or something?
No.
To evacuate, to let go or to...
Whatever. 250.
To release.
250, it's what she can release. 300 she cannot release. So if she can release 250, it will be 500. If she will try to release the 300, she will feel stuck. So the 250, it's more right for her to value herself, to double herself, to enjoy, and that's what she can allow in easily and automatically with the right awareness. 300, no. It's very interesting, very powerful to understand. So because we learn to wow, it's so small, it's so little. If it's the right thing for us, what we can release, because what we can release double itself without anyone give us, that's amazing. And we need to learn that when we pay, we don't lose. We have a chance to double the blessing and the lightness and the joy and the now, and to put ourselves in a first priority, because I feel it's what's important for me now. Because money also, one of the secrets of money, it brings you to now. Let's say I come and want to buy this glass, and someone tells me, and I know it's worth $1, someone tells me $100. But now I want to buy it, and now, when I'm thinking about me, it's worth it $100. So I will pay for me now. Maybe tomorrow I will not buy it in 50 cents. But now I can, if I put it for me and I did it for me, I didn't lose $100, I allow in $200.
So what you're saying is that everything that's material is
Everything what you create to see it as a material,
Right.
let me fix you, make that deck.
Yeah. You just created in order to.
Learn how to flow and to
That's it.
and
that's
that's
the whole
it. This
story.
is why you don't own anything. You don't care about anything. You don't have anything of your own. You just need to learn how to flow, right?
Everything is.
How to flow and keep you in your mission and keep you in your purpose.
And that's it.
And that's it. And if it's flow near you, it double itself in the joy, in the youth, in the lightness, in the blessing, in the way to feel important, in the way to feel spirit, in the way to feel now. Now. It's the only thing that exists. The now vibrates the past. There is no really future. We have 40 kind of future. And all what you create now is the old past. There is no new people, no new realities, no new realities. Nothing that you create. Everything you repeat to try to be yourself. So you create lessons. This is why I don't know if poor people will change the lessons with the rich people. This person is low blood pressure, this person is high blood pressure, they both suffer.
Right. So before you said there are 28
Sense of time.
sense of time. So can you describe how the sense of time works with like the cup being 50 cents or 100 or
Yeah,
with
because
the
it
full
brings
metabolism?
it when you vibrate all the 28 concept of time. But what you always worried to lose time. You're very worried to be late. You're worried that you will invest more energy in the low time or more time.
Right.
The longest dream is 3 seconds and you can wake up and write a book. You always don't mix yourself with time. And time, it's dimensional. There is no really time. It's a question of how you merge your soul and being now, and then you vibrate all the concept of time. So of course, let's say I merge soul. Okay, I merge a soul. It's everything in this life. It changes everything. There is a price for it? No. So what's the price will be? The value of the quality of the energy that passing through me. I'm unique and simple in the same time. Plus the time I invest in it. Kind of like. So this is I will charge. Or someone do a painting.
Right.
It's the creativity plus time. People will say, okay, Michael, how much to pay you for this, in this amazing session? I feel new, I feel this, I feel new life, I have new eyes, new color in my eyes, I feel this, I feel that. There is no price for it. You pay for the what's passing and you don't pay me. This is why I will never thank you, and I don't want you to thank me for what I didn't do it for you. Thank yourself about allowing it. All my students in Israel, even when I finish to lecture on that, they don't thank me. Even they thank me, they come and apologize. I know I'm thanking myself, but can I thank you? Just because they've been in last lifetime Japanese, but they're too polite. But it's very important to thank the part in you that allow in and use the tendency, and you create lesson just to learn how to put oil in the spiral of the blessing.
But for the spirit, there's no time.
No,
So
but the spirit to go forward in her physical body, time it's one of the vessel, because she's coming in and out from the body, she's editing the blood, she's a metabolism, she's an extract light.
Work with time.
She's extract light. She want to take us now. This way in Hebrew, Ikul, the digestive is very high. It's all the 70 dimension that we made of. So she want to take us to all the 70 dimension of how to metabolism the pepper or the tomato, and send 70 dimension of the light that we made of, that each light that we made of will get energy from the same tomato.
Right.
So today is a biggie. Today it's really, we can learn how to create to the white spiral from 2 to 4, and not from 2 to -2 to -4, and not agree to be here.
I know this is really basic, but I still feel like there's some kind of like outside force that's giving us.
Yeah, this is why you're still going to the Kabbalah.
Right. So talk about like how there's nothing, like how does this opportunity get created, from what?
From the needs. Subconscious, everything begin in you, supposed to end in you.
But there's a collective, so the
Of
collective.
course, but collective made from a lot of private. And a lot of private create some spiral. And the spiral last month change.
Because everybody wants it, or it's time?
No, because the Kabbalah people was praying.
Oh, come on.
What? Okay. We're not affected by others. There is no outside forces. It always been. Even there is no outside God, but because the higher self was sitting above us, we treat it as coming from the sky, and that in Hebrew sky it's fire and water.
Okay, what's the Torah?
Torah
In this
in
story.
Hebrew it's very wise. It means Tor, generation of all the 70 dimension.
Means era. Towards the era. Idan.
One thing, yeah. And Torah, listen, the Judaism, if you take the fears and it's the spirit of the language, it's the language of the spirit. Hebrew, it's not a language.
Right.
And but again, it's my job. Usually, it's to come, and I brought the Hebrew to this world a lot of lifetimes. This is why it's inside. It's built in me. I never read book. I never been in school. I didn't want to be in school. The principal was taking me out of the school and said, "Sit near me for 8 years. Don't bother who occupied Europe or whatever. Just sit me and tell me stories about life." And that's what I did in school. But this is why I'm Hebrew, it's in my soul. But again, Judaism, it's not what we think is Judaism. And if you just take the Judaism and think that there is outside forces, no matter how you call it, either evil eye, or you're affected by others, or you pray for others that they are sick, or you wish others, that it's so weird to wish others, there is no such a thing. And that's what we do all day. Have a nice day, have a nice... Here in America they're sorry, but in Israel it's oh, have a beautiful day, have a nice day, have a nice day, have a nice day, have a nice day. Here they're sorry in the elevator, sorry. No time to happiness. But generally, it's a very, very important to know. Torah, if you really take all the fears and the old, and you will see even the generation of now and allowing the new and the in and yeah.
So collectively we created it, if there's no outside forces.
Of course, collectively, but how they collectively create?
I don't know.
By privates.
Uh-huh.
And who will wake up first? The leaders,
Right.
the antennas. We are.
Right.
The left-handed that act right. Because we have the extra act chakra, we are the antennas. This is why we wake up now. But you cannot wake up for others.
Right.
You cannot want for others. Ken,
Ganit Carmel is asking another question. How does love contribute to feeling spiritual?
ask me in Hebrew.
באנגלית היא כותבת.
No, you asked me in Hebrew. I didn't understand the question.
אוקיי, נראה לי איך אהבה, או אתה תגיד מושג אהבה, איך אהבה עוזרת או מוסיפה להרגיש יותר רוחני.
Every cell in our body, this is the main reason why we have sour depression face. Every cell potentially has a contact with the concept love. This is why it's so important to us. But there is no love to others. There is no, we spend 80% of our thinking to want other people to love us, and there is no such a thing. No such a thing at all. And we spend 80%. And we cannot love ourselves too. There is no such a thing. And we cannot love others, and no one till now, no soul, no physical body loves others, including me, my kids, my soulmates, my wife, everybody. So what's love? Love, it's to learn, it's the hardest, but it's to learn to love what you create. And to love what you create, you need awareness. And when you aware and love what you create, every cell in your body create gasoline, wondering, cheshkomitzin, happiness, life, energy, releasing, growing bigger, double vessel. This is when you love what you create. When you love other, you put here a note, like a store, I will be back soon. There is someone important than me. And then you have to get few slap in your face when you love others. There is no such a thing. There is no one soul that love other soul, including your kids, your parents, your soulmates, your wife, your husband, your neighbor for sure. Yes. So how it merged to be spirit? We are spirit being. So if you learn how to love what you create, and what you create to love, you need awareness, because you always think with your mind that you couldn't create different reality if you behave differently or think differently. So this is why if you really love what you create, you're the most spirit person on earth, in the physical body. And you allowing, because you love what you create, it's the biggest allowing, and that's what happened in next 2 weeks. It's the biggest frame that we create to feel, because your soul sits in her natural tuches chair. So that's the biggest, that's the frame that we choose. Like near everybody, near all the angles, all the people. So if you really love what you create, it seems, but it's not true, it seems that wow, everybody loves you. Feedback you. You allowing feedback from all the mirrors, but it's not depends on them. From your own side, it seems that, woo! And that's next 2 weeks with a big eclipse.
You know, the eclipse pattern, though, it was set in motion like billions of years ago, right?
You
So
know
how
why?
does that
You know
time
why in
work?
Hebrew, eclipse and likui and lakui, it's defective. The same
Lakui
word.
is eclipse in Hebrew.
Oh, I see.
It feels the
Likui.
meaning is defect.
Oh.
And in Hebrew, it's defect.
Oh.
You know why?
No.
Because for thousand years, this is why every likui, it's a war or earthquake or this or that. Or a lot of people got worse because in eclipse, like I said, if you come from outside, until now, we didn't have the awareness to come from inside. I was teaching thousands of lifetimes to come from outside.
Yeah.
I brought the outside. This one now I need to clear the outside.
Next time you're gonna have to bring the outside again.
But let me enjoy bring in the inside. So this is why it's a very, very important, because a lot of lifetimes you couldn't come from inside, so we come from outside, and we make our problem more. So in the subconscious collective, and that we create disasters. We create. You understand?
Yeah.
That's this is why in Hebrew likui and lakui, eclipse and defective, same word.
So there's always eclipses and there's always these.
Yeah, a few
opportunities.
times a year, but not like that. Not like 3 in a row. Not like 3 in a row. If we create a subconscious collective,
But we
3 in a row. If we create 3 in a row, it means
Yeah, but we
whoa.
created the 3 in a row a billion years ago. Or
Yeah. So what? Probably it was a big junction. All the stories of the Bible are.
Yeah.
But 3 in a row, and all the people that leads born in a clip, including me. All the president now and the kings before, whatever, has, if you lead something, consciously, subconsciously, you lead some wisdom,
I
you have to be born in a clip.
see.
Me too, I born in a clip, one day before the clip.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so our job now in these next 2 months, in these 2 eclipses, including the highest day of the year next 2 weeks, it's to build the spiral of the blessing. It can be by your awareness, your daytime. It can be with my help, the tuning or some work on you, or to see which one has a private hurricane to help him from far, close, whatever. And it can be just be aware and try to do the best to extract from this junction whatever you can. But in the end of this month, no one will feel his physical body, all his material, the same. Not what he can buy also with the same money, the same things. Either you will buy more with the same $100, or you will buy less and enjoy less from this $100. And that's something very, very wise I'm saying here. And it's about everybody. You don't have to be spirit to do it, because it's already got stamped in the subconscious collective.
Michael, you want to do some tuning?
No, tuning I'm doing soon, but I wanna
Guiding?
I wanna do some guiding. Wait, I wanna do some guiding intentionally. What to agree and what to hear this next. It's like the main things. What to focus. What to focus the next 2 months. Yeah.
So get ready. Take off jewelry. Relax, take off jewelry. No?
No,
Okay.
I'm talking about some awareness.
Awareness.
Awareness to be the donkey, the carrot before the donkey, to think.
Okay.
Repeat and repeat that you don't have your own money, you don't have your own energy, nothing in you is yours, and when you think it's yours, it stops to serve you and it takes you backwards. Anything that's yours. But everything you create, to learn to pass it through you, to double your value about yourself, to double the value what's passing through you, to give you different price about what's passing through you, and to create the circle of the blessing. When you pay, don't feel that you pay to other, you pay to yourself to be whole, and you're being in now and what's worth it now. When you receive, you don't thank the other, and you don't own what you get and it's not yours. It passed through you, and you're happy to learn how to release it. Because if you release it, and remember, it's not about what you do and what you say, it's about your intention. When you release it, it brings double. And how to release it? When you put yourself in the first priority and you pay to yourself. You put oil in the spiral of the blessing. Don't plan the freedom, plan the frame. The old frame, bring it again, and then come to the frame, be the middle in the frame, trust your spirit, and let the spirit lead you what to say, how to feel, how to extract light, and then you will be amazed with the joy and the freedom. This way in Hebrew, to look for, and freedom, it's one word, very wise. It's don't look for, just create the freedom. Just trust your spirit and let the spirit extract. Even sometimes you don't have to say anything. Even sometimes you don't need to hug or to kiss or to do action. Just let your spirit lead you and be now, and don't plan the freedom, plan the frame. Good. And also the frame can change in a lot of dimension. See how your spirits lead you to a new frame, to change your habits. Feel this time of these 3 eclipses that you never suffered because anyone, you don't blame anyone, you don't blame yourself. You just create everything to vibrate your own past. There is no new realities, there is no new people, there is no outside reality. You choose what to see in this reality and to vibrate it. To try to vibrate it. Yes. Every time you have a tendency to want that other people will think about you or love you, it's a cosmic joke. No one really think about you and no one really love you, and you cannot love anyone and you cannot even think about anyone. Take this tendency and breathe in and agree to learn and learn to agree to really love to learn to love what you create. And then, wow, That's the biggest toll that you can give to your soul. And remember, all the feels that coming out now, coming just to live. How they will live, you will breathe in, you will content. Every time you want to go forward, you want to have more. Breathe in and be happy. This is what can pass through me now. Love, money, whatever. This is what I can release. And this is what my vessel can so content, feel, own. Don't own like that. Let your vessel own what passed through it now. And this is few things that I will, if I was you, if I was me, I will hear it every day. Like reminder, like a spirit secretary in these 2 months to allowing the biggest revolution, fountain of youth, signing to be here in this world with happiness, signing to enjoy the material. Finally, the food will be your energy, the house will be your energy, the sex will be energy, the bills will be your energy. Everything, it will be the energy that will pass through you and passing through you. This is it in very few words. So we're going now soon to eat, and then we're going to do this tuning to edit in the blood from all the disappointed of the concept money and all the material. It's like we're going to have the biggest period,
Money going
the
up.
biggest PMS, to clear, to edit in our blood, because the old film is not working anymore. And the blood, it's our film with the picture that we need to fix. And when it fixes from the red blood, it goes to the white blood. Then it's my, kind of like my background, my... So this is it in few words. The next 2 weeks, in the 26th of July, it's the highest day of the year. I'm going to do this tuning. I will send it to you in English after the big gathering that I will come. And it's a biggie. Bye, darling.